Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one,
a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the number one most watched morning show in the world.
It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? I hope you are doing well. I want to put a little side note out there just so you know. Facebook has been doing something with the lives, and it's been kicking people out of the lives. It kicks you out. You just got to go right back in. I do want to let you know, though, that it only is affecting those that are watching live. Those that are watching on replay, it does not get affected. It does not show those lags whatsoever. So if you're holding back on pressing that share button because you want to make sure that the content is solid that you post on your page, I totally get it, but just know that those that rise a little bit later don't have to deal with the things that those that rise early have to deal with. So I just want to put that out there first thing this morning. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. That's right. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first. I mean, the very first and the very last time it will ever be Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? Let's make the absolute most of this incredible day. Man, I got to tell you, when I was a kid, I grew up in a bowling alley. It was a place called Starlight Lanes. And what was interesting about Starlight Lanes is, see, my mother had gone through a divorce. And when she went through the divorce, she basically had gone through like hell and back. And now here she was dating. She was in that dating phase. And as she was dating, she would hang out at the bowling alley. With my sister and I, we would go to the bowling alley and we would hang out there at Starlight Lanes. And it was awesome. That's actually where my mom met my stepfather, Mr. Everett Hole. They met at the bowling alley. He worked there. He was much younger than my mother, much younger. He was like 9 years younger than my mama. He was still in college, but they are still together to this day. So I'm so glad that they met there. But we hung out at Starlight Lanes, and I gotta tell you, my Saturdays consisted of bowling in kids leagues every year from when I was like 6 years old all the way until I was 18. I bowled every single Saturday during the bowling season. We were off during the summer, but I did a lot of bowling then too. And then we also, during the week or mostly on the weekends. Mom had to work during the week, but on the weekends we would play. We would run around the bowling alley. We would bowl. We would even at times like sleep in the booths. Right? I think it's okay. I think we're far enough removed. Child Protective Services probably won't kick in at this point, but my mom and her friends would hang out in the bar there at the bowling alley, and my sister and I would fall asleep in the booths. Like in the actual booths, they had these big black booths that we would fall asleep in the bowling alley. Us and other kids. That's just how we rolled back then in those days. But it was really a neat situation, right? It was really neat to grow up with all these different kids and have a place to play, and it was kind of like our little bowling alley family, and I have such fond memories of all of those days. I mean, all of our New Year's Eve parties were there. Just everything. It was just an incredible experience that I got to grow up in. But what was interesting is my mom's best friend, Robin, she had a daughter named Sarah. And Sarah and I and my sister were all super, super close because our parents were best friends, right? And that's how that works. And so we were super close. We've always kind of stayed in touch over the years. And I think it's amazing that today, fast forward 30 years, Fast forward close to 30 years, and when you open the hashtag Rise and Grind planner, which if you're not using your planner every day, you should be. When you open up the hashtag Rise and Grind planner, which this is my studio copy, my real copy's in my bag, just in case. Those of you that are like, he didn't write anything in there. That's because this is my studio copy. But dude, when you open the planner today, there is a contribution from my very dear sister from another mister, I guess is how they say it. And it says, whatever you are, be a good one. Whatever you are, be a good one. And I think that is a really, really strong comment from my dear friend, or strong quote from my dear friend, Sarah Ferguson, who, man, I got to tell you, we used to sit, they had video games there. We'd play Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And I don't know if you remember that game Hydra. There was a game Hydra that we used to play all the time with the boats when you'd hit the turbo. I mean, we just had a blast. They had an old kids' room set up there at Starlight Lane so we could go to the kids' room and we'd work all the parents for quarters. And the more drinks they had, the more quarters we could get, right? And they had pool tables. I mean, it was just a fun time. And I love that today, here we are today, 30 years later, still connected. In this picture here, I pulled this picture up on Google. That's Antoinette over there on the right. She was one of the kids that grew up with us in the bowling alley. There was just a whole group. But I love the quote. Whatever you are, be a good one. And we're going to talk about that a little bit today. I want you to let that set in. But first, that's right. Let's do some dancing this morning. You ready? This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I mean, massive. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you. And I want you to say good morning to me, whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay. Say what's up, and I'll say what's up. What's up, Carrie Lynn Carter? What's up, George Fleming? How you doing, Scott Hulbert and Jeff Baker? What's up, CC Eberly and Leanne Rinesmith? Tabby Negret. How you doing, Melissa Gomez? What's up, Eric Willeroy and my man Josh? What's up, Casey Rossiter, Don Sankey, Eric Burns, and Terry LaPierre? What's up, Sandra Benstock DeLolio and Eric? Oh, I already said Eric Willeroy. What's up, Blaine Price? How you doing, Bryden Edlin? Everybody's up in here this morning. How you doing, Whitney Wells, Tracy Shepard, and Tim Duff? Whitney, I got a story to share with you that's pretty amazing. What's up, Paige Haney, Kurt Singer, Rico Glover? What's up, Rico Glover? How you doing, Amy Bach, Sean Weatherby? Everybody's up in here on hashtag Rise and Grind. When you hit that share button, make sure you title your share. Super important. We got to title your share. And if you could, make sure you like this show. That'll help get it spread out as far as humanly possible. Okay, Joseph, you cool with that? You okay with that, Ray Hatcher? What's up, Beth Workman and Shauna Phillips? No. Everybody should be having volume. Everybody should be good. Scott Nadu's in here. Okay, good. All right. Everybody's good. How you doing, Roberta? All right, cool. Check it out, man.
Hi, I'm Sharon Lecter. I'm so thrilled to be participating in the Grow Your Business for God's Sake event, August 16th and 17th at the Cornerstone Nashville Church. Thank you, Glenn Lundy, for inviting me. I'm excited to share the stage with other incredible speakers coming together to create an environment of learning to help you take your business to the next level, to support you in creating the success and achieving the success that you deserve. We don't live in a world of scarcity. We live in a world of abundance. And so let's grow your business for God's sake. And to walk the talk, the event is giving a portion of the proceeds to an incredible charity called Rescue One Global. And it's out there fighting human trafficking. So come together, come with us, meet with us August 16th and 17th, and let's grow our businesses together for God's sake.
For those of you that don't know, that is the one and only Sharon Lecter, co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. She's sold over 30 million books. She's authored 23 books herself. She also wrote a book called 3 Feet from Gold that is fire if you haven't read it. But that's the one and only Sharon Lechter, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind that Sharon is a supporter of Grow Your Business for God's Sake, and that she is going to be a part of this incredible conference that we've got going on down in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm actually headed down there today, but we've got this conference going on in Nashville, Tennessee with Brian Benstock, Adi Arazini, Lisa Copeland, Steve Brewster, Shaka Dyson, Danelle Delgado, myself, and of course, the one and only Sharon Lechter. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, dude, I can tell you right now, there is no other opportunity on this planet where you can be around in an intimate setting with these incredibly powerful human beings that can help you. If you are a business leader, an entrepreneur, a business owner, they can help you grow your business. You have to attend this event, and it's mind-boggling that it's only $149. I mean, we're talking about a lineup that most people would charge thousands upon thousands upon thousands for seats. It's $149, and I also hooked up with the Courtyard Marriott in Goodlettsville. Okay, it's called the Courtyard Marriott Nashville in Goodlettsville, and I hooked up with them, and I got a block of hotel rooms for only $99. That's it, $99 a night. So think about it. All you got to do is call them and tell them it's what you're with the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference. $99 a night. So you're looking 2 nights. That's $200 plus $149 for $350. You can spend a day and a half with me, Danelle Delgado, Sharon Lechter, Brian Benstock, all of these powerhouses for a total of $350. Drive if you don't want to get an airline ticket. I'm just telling you, you cannot afford to not attend this event. I'm just telling you, you can't afford it. So go to growforgod.com and get your tickets. Do it now. Don't wait. It'll be here before you know it. Also, if you haven't done so already, you need to make sure to get your free copy of The Morning 5 Simple Steps to an Extraordinary Life. This is the first book that I've ever written, and I want the whole world to get it in their hands. So I'm giving it away 100% for free. Won't cost you a dime. Just go to themorning5.com and get your free copy if you haven't already. Those of you that have read the book, if you liked it, I would love it if you would tell the world about it, share a story, make a post, let somebody know, use the hashtag M5, and let's get this in as many people's hands as humanly possible. All right, let's break this down. Today's quote: whatever you are, be a good one, right? Whatever you are, be a good one. And I want to break that down for you. We're going to start with the word whatever. Okay, when we actually look up the definition of the word whatever, it is a word used to emphasize a lack of restriction in referring to anything, any amount, no matter what. Okay? It is a word used to emphasize a lack of restriction. Okay? So there's no restrictions on it. There's no boundaries. There's no borders. There's no walls. A lack of restriction referring to anything, any amount, no matter what. No matter what. Okay, everything is on the table. When we use the word whatever you are, when we say whatever, anything is on the table. Okay? Is that clear? I want to make sure that that's super, super clear, because sometimes people think we have to be good at this specific earthly thing that everyone else is good at. We have to be good at YouTube videos. We have to be good at Facebook Lives. We have to be good at whatever it is, right? All these different things, because that's what everybody else is doing. I'm here to tell you, the key is to focus on that word whatever. Whatever. There's no limits. There's no boxes. There's no restrictions. The next word in the quote is you, okay? Next word we're going to focus on. Whatever you are good at. You, my friend, don't get this twisted. It's not whatever, it's not the you that you want to be, right? That's not it. It's not the you that you want to be. It's you. You, right now. Whatever you. Are you hearing me? It's not the you that they want you to be, or that your friends want you to be, or that your parents wanted you to be. Okay? It's you, Eric. It's you, Terry. It's you, Cameron. Like the real you. Like the broken, messed up, scraped up, scarred up, effed up you. Right? That's what I want. That's whatever you are, be a good one. Like, are you really good at eating apples? Maybe you're a really good apple eater. Maybe that's what you are. If that's your thing, eating apples, I want you to be a good one. I want you to be a good apple eater. Maybe you're a water spitter. I've seen that, dude. I've seen people like do videos. They can just spit water like 100 feet. Like whatever you are. I know I'm being silly, but maybe you're really good at lifting people up. Maybe you're an encourager, right? Maybe that's who you are. You're like, I like to encourage people. I like to support people. I like to lift people up. I like to be a part of helping them achieve their dreams. Well, if that's you, then I want you to be really, really good at it. Okay? Whatever you are. Maybe you're a dentist or a doctor or a student or lawyer, right? Maybe you're a wife or a husband, maybe you're a car salesman, maybe you're an engineer, maybe you're a business owner, maybe you're the janitor. Whatever you are, and your career doesn't define you, but whatever you are, you need to be really good at it. You see? And there's only one way to really guarantee that you can do that. At church Sunday, it was really neat. My man, oh my gosh, I just lost my pastor's name, Scott. My man Scott talked about this on Sunday. He said, man, look, dude, you can't find purpose in your work. He said, you're never going to be able to find purpose in your work. Like anything that can expire or retire is not your purpose. All right, take a note on that, Mike Brockway. Anything that can expire or retire is not your purpose. So you cannot find purpose in your work. However, you can always work for a purpose, right? You can always work for a purpose. And I think that's super, super strong. The way to guarantee that you are good at whatever, right? The way to guarantee that whatever you are good, or whatever you are, be a good one. The way to guarantee that is to understand that everything that you go into, you can go into with purpose. You're not going to extract purpose out. You go into with purpose. So if you're a car salesman, I want you to go into work today with purpose. I want you to say, okay, I'm going to go in today, and this is how I am going to achieve this dream. This is why I am going to be the best that I can possibly be. This is how I'm going to attack it, right? Don't say, oh, well, I need to find who I am in automotive. No, just say, I need to attack automotive with who I am, with purpose, with intention, so that I can be really good at it, right? I don't want you to be average anymore. I don't want you to have lack in your life. I did a couple podcasts yesterday. I did 3 of them, actually. I did 3 different podcasts yesterday, and one of them was with the Kentucky Affordable Housing Association, and they're bringing me in to inspire and motivate. They want me to talk to these people about how I went from homeless and in the streets and from downtrodden and all of that, how I went from that to where I am today. They want me to talk to these people, and it's such an honor to think that my message, my gift, my voice, my ability to speak, to inspire, to lift and encourage translates past my career, right? Like everybody, even myself, I just thought I was an automotive guy. I was a car salesman. That's what I did for 20 years. But now here I am sharing stages in churches for Grow Your Business for God's Sake, and I'm stepping into Kentucky Affordable Housing. I'm doing all of these things because my purpose is to go out and reach as many people, as inspire as many people as I can. I'm using my gifts and my skill set to go out and do so. And I'm going to make sure that I'm a really good one, right? I'm going to make sure I'm a really good speaker. I'm going to make sure I'm a really good encourager, a really good inspirer, a really good person to lift people up. So my purpose was not found in my job or in my career. My purpose was found in the whatever, the no restrictions. So what is it for you? What is it for you, man? What is it for you? Whatever you are, be a good one. Whatever you are, be a good one. I know you guys have seen this video. It's gone around a million times, but I want to share it this morning because it really, I think, captures the essence of what we're talking about today.
Welcome to America's Got Talent. What's your name?
I'm Cody.
Hi, Cody.
Cody is blind and autistic.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, he's an entertainer. So.
This is your time, okay? There's gonna be like 20 film cameras on you. Ready? Yeah. Go. Boom.
I've been to so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, and I made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life on stages, 10,000 people watching, yeah. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I love you in a place, oh, there's no space or time. I love you from my life. You're a friend of mine. But when my life is over, remember we're together. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. And I'm singing a song to you.
And tonight.
Did you notice what his mom said? At the beginning, she said that he's blind and autistic. And then she said, he's an entertainer. I love it. The tears just went boom. Scott Nickel talked about that this weekend too. When we see moments like that, do you know why we tear up in moments like that? Do you know why we love the movies that with the epic comebacks, the epic comeback stories? Do you know why? He told us why this weekend. It was so cool. Scott was like, the reason why we respond in moments of greatness like that is because we know that we're made for more. Isn't that strong? It's because we know that we're made for more. So when we see someone step into their purpose, when we see someone that says, whatever I am, I'm going to be good at it. Homeboy didn't say, I'm just blind and autistic and I'm just going to do that. No, he's an entertainer. I love it. He's an entertainer, and he entertained, and he shocked the world, and he brought us all to tears, and he brought us all together in a powerful, powerful moment, because you and me, we both know that we're made for more. We're made for more. And so I want you to go out into the world today knowing that. Knowing that not only are you made for more, but you have the ability, if you will just step into whatever it is you are, be good at it. Because see, you, my friend, are a child of God, the God of the universe that made everything. He made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. The absolute best version. Not an average version, not a below average version, but the best. And you're already starting to make some good decisions. You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind, which I got to tell you, that's a pretty darn good decision. It's a pretty good way to start the day. You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind. You're in the Rise and Grind group. You're doing the morning 5. You're starting to put out positive comments. You're surrounding yourself with incredible people. You're going to conferences like Grow Your Business for God's Sake. And you're learning and growing. You're doing all of these things and all these different things that you're doing. I want you to know something. I want you to know, though they may seem small, they're making an impact. They're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your co-workers, and they made a massive impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely stinking love you for it. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. So, if you need more videos like this, go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. But most importantly, I need you to come back tomorrow morning. I'm going to be coming to you live from Steve Brewster's house in Nashville, Tennessee. He's got the Mac Daddy crib out there on the lake. I'll be coming to you live from Steve Brewster's tomorrow. But come back and join me 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day, my friends. Whatever you are,
Wake up,
be a good one.
stay woke.
Please.
Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Grind, 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 grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind. Get it, get it. Waking up the nation. Hashtag rise and grind.
Hi, I'm Sharon Lecter. I'm so thrilled to be participating.
Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually
Welcome
and
to America's Got
manifesting
Talent. What's your name?
miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world is so alarmed. And I hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind.